Alright, so I'm just going to show you this and show you what I did. I'll zoom up on that a little bit in a little bit. The whole point of this is, how many times do you go to use your wheelbarrow only to find out that the tire is flat? If you have an air compressor, you air it up, it lasts 20 minutes to maybe an hour, and then it's flat again. So now you got to go replace the tube. Sometimes you have a hard time finding the tube. Well, I fixed that. Okay, what I did is I went to Harbor Freight and I got me some tires. And as you can see, these, there is no tire, no valve in here. This is it's kind of spongy. It's a solid tire. And let's look at the inside here, and you can see, spinning around, there's no valve. It is a solid tire, which means that I will never again have to worry about a flat tire. I did the same thing on my dolly here. Okay, my neighbor brought over a dolly for me. First thing I noticed is it's got pneumatic tires, and I don't like pneumatic tires because they go flat. Okay, so I wire wheeled this whole thing down, and I sanded it and I coated it with some of the Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. And what I did here is I got my tires. I got these at Harbor Freight. Got these at Harbor Freight. Okay. Now I did this one here. I did a little bit differently. You can see, I don't know how well it's showing up in the video here, but I just got some plate steel, and I just drilled the holes, and I put the axle in, and it's kind of a U-bolt, if you will. I used some all thread instead of some bolts. I had some all thread, and I sprayed everything with the Rust-Oleum, and then of course the wheels themselves have bearings in them. I had to get the bar from I think I got it from Lowe's, because the tires would not fit on the existing axle. Same with the wheelbarrow. We'll go over that in a little bit. I don't know if you can see it here, but I've got some cotter pins in here. So there's a cotter pin to keep it from going in. There's a cotter pin to keep it from falling off. So that's what I did on this. Now this is the first one I did, and you can see the cobwebs. It's been sitting, but guess what? My tires are not flat. The tire originally had some kind of spacer on there. So when I did this, I did the same thing with the cotter pins on the outside, but I used like they had some plastic spacers in there, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I just went ahead and used some PVC. Now what I did here is I took some all thread and I actually bent it, and I used one of the factory holes. I had to, of course you can see that's the other hole there. So I only used one of the factory holes, but I used all thread, and I actually made a U-bolt here. I was going to try the same thing here, but the all thread kept breaking, so I had some plate steel around, so I did that method there. But using this method here, putting these tires on here, I will never again have to worry about a flat tire. So that's just my idea. I figured I'd give you a heads up. Same thing. This is it's got I think both tires have a 5/8 diameter. And again, I got this post from Lowe's. And it's actually surprisingly easy to cut through and drill. When I went to drill for these cotter pins, I was worried that it was going to be a nightmare, but it was not. So that's my idea. I've even thought about taking these tires off and putting a pin in here, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So But that's my idea there, so you can, like I said, so you don't have to worry about flat tires. The only thing I don't like about those tires is they are solid rubber and there's no spongy to them. These have got the sponginess, so of course you know how on wheelbarrows you go up curbs or whatever. It makes it a lot easier having the sponginess, even though it doesn't have air. But so that's my idea. I've had this done for a while. I've been thinking about making a video. I just haven't made a video until today. The only thing is you can see it sits a little off. I mean, you can see, looking at it, it's leaned a little bit more forward where it should be more about like this. So I put my axle a little bit high. Oh well. But the axle's level. And like I said, I will never have to worry about flat tires. So I hope this helps someone out. You can comment, like, whatever. But so that's that. Alright. Until next time. Bye.